Previously on Steins Gate. I suppose that from your perspective, it appears that we are the ones inside the monitor. But that's where you are wrong. For it is you who are inside. Your reality is nothing but lies and shadows. Naturally, that includes you too. No. It can't be. So what does that mean by the viewers watching this video? What are them? Well, I've got some news for your viewers. It's not me who's inside the monitor, it's you inside the monitor. Welcome back to Steins Gate. Okay, my guess was a bit off. Oh, they want to do that. They went in a bit for a minute. They go. Stop it! They want to put my phone out. I want to figure out how to save the game. There's a way you must be able to save the game. I'll probably figure out after though. The girl genius didn't come to attend the lecture. Oh, she was presenting it. I'd like to thank everyone for coming to hear me speak today. She's the one giving the lecture. Japan's famous girl genius, Mackenzie Kuzuru, who had a thesis published at the tender age of 17, which is quite impressive. According to Daru, she turned 18 a few days ago. She's the same age as me. I first heard about her when Daru pointed her out in the Gossip magazine article. That's when he told me that she was going to be a guest at ATF. I forgot all about it. It's my first time giving a lecture like this, so please forgive me if I'm a little nervous. The audience is pretty mixed. Like, boo! Boo! It's mostly the students like us, but there's also a couple of professors. The kids just give me a sharp look. What did I do? When I returned her stare, she quickly averts her eyes. I don't care if she's a genius or whatever, I still don't like her. She may have these people fooled with her timid girl act, but I learned at Radio Can how cunning and aggressive she really is. Even if her murder was some kind of hallucination, my judgment of her character is still correct. For today's lecture, I've been asked to speak on the subject of time travel. It's not really my area of expertise, but I'll try my best. Time travel? Ho ho ho. Let me start by saying that time travel is an absurd concept. Oh, objection! What, Phoenix Wright? Well, wait. No, it's not Phoenix Wright. It's just it's just Kyouma. Every member of the audience, not just Kuzuru, is startled by my interruption. Objection! Perhaps I'm being slightly rude here, but I'm not just the one to sit and listen to some genius girls drivel. It's presumptuous for you to claim that time travel is absurd. Ocarina, you magnificent fool! Sitting at my side, Daru throws a small salute. ITF staff are approaching, probably to kick me out. Perhaps I got too carried away. Okay, it's fine, I guess. It'd be easy to talk in a discussion format. Thanks to her proposal, the event staff refrained from escorting me out. Yeah, that's it. Back off, mad scientist, bitch. She sounds a little pissed, but let's not mind that. But before that, please listen to my thoughts on the subject. Scientists have proposed many theoretical models of time travel, but there are 11 in particular that bear mentioning. What are the major theories of time travel? I have heard about the cosmic string theory, at least. The 11 theories. Number 1, neutron star theory. Number 2, black hole theory. Number 3, light speed theory. Number 4, Taiken theory. Number 5, wormhole theory. Number 6, exotic matter theory. Number 7, cosmic string theory. Number 8, quantum gravity theory. Number 9, the cesium laser theory. Number 10, L particle ring and laser theory. And number 11, dirac antiparticle theory. I know of some of them, but I don't know all of them. Not bad. Perhaps Kuzuru is a worthy rival after all. However, all these models are purely theoretical. Some of them even contradict each other. Well, what if someone comes up with a 12th model? Right, well, it could be contradicted by the 13th model now, couldn't it? Damn, she twisted my question to use it against me. Touche, genius girl. Touche. Suddenly I feel eyes on me. Heard something. Some puffed up professors are giving me hard looks from across the room. Maybe I got too carried away again. I don't want to risk losing my credits. I should back off for now. By the way, time travel to the future is available to us right now, according to Einstein's special theory of relativity. For example, let's say someone were to go to an airport and board a plane heading to Akana upon arrival. That person would be about 100 millionth of a second of farther into the future than I am. What does that mean? According to the special theory of relativity, I gotta say it right, man. Relativity, that's it. Time moves slower for objects as they approach the speed of light. For example, if you could run at the near speed of light, you could reach a point where the time only moves as fast as you. If you were to keep running at that speed for 24 hours, 48 hours will elapse into the rest of the world, meaning you would jump one day into the future. Understand, Hououin Kyouma? Why are you singling me out? Doing my best to hold back, but it looks like Kuzuru wants to pick a fight. I wish she had said that name instead of so many people. It's too great of a risk to let others know my true name. But that's not really time travel, is it? Now, Professor calmly makes an objection. True, Kuzuru's example isn't strictly time travel per se, but I never expected an older man, a professor at that, to refute an 18-year-old girl. How pathetic! How pathetic! Maybe he's just testing the genius girl's resilience. Yes, you're right. The genius girl readily concedes the point. If she were a normal 18-year-old girl, it would be impossible for her to be this calm in front of all these people. A normal 18-year-old would panic when refuted by such a distinguished-looking professor. And yet, Kuzuru is giving off an aura of gutsiness that says, I can take this guy on. What about going to the past? That's better to calm his voice, isn't it? Going to the past is possible right now. Take a look at the sky at night. You can see the light from tens of thousands of years ago, can't you? Oh, she's getting, yeah. What of a side here? That's not time travel either. This time it's a nearby student who objects. Well, I was just getting started. Was it just me, or did Kuzuru look a little nervous just now? Let's just say we wanted to make a machine that could physically transport people through time. What would we need? The best candidates for this are cosmic strings and wormholes. A cosmic string is a string-shaped crevice with extreme mass. A string-shaped crevice. That must be how they enter our universe. But do cosmic strings really exist? The crevice is about as wide as an elementary particle, or at least as long as the diameter of a galaxy. So that's like a cosmic string, okay. Whoa. It has an intense mass, so it distorts space-time. If you were to travel through that distortion, you can make a full circle around the string in less than 360 degrees. In short, you can do something resembling a warp. This is called a space-time angular defect. When you pass through an area of angular defect, transit time becomes 0. Now, we apply this to the cosmic strings moving at a near light speed. According to a special theory of relativity, time will flow slower for the cosmic string in relation for its surroundings. Therefore, passing through this area of angular deflect will cause the transmit time to become negative instead of 0. In other words, you will arrive in the past after transit. If you use 2 cosmic strings, you can do a space deflect jump. If you loop back to the original location, you can return to the same time you started revolving. And that, roughly speaking, is time travel by means of cosmic strings. Well, are you lost? Because I am. I kinda get it, but I mean, it's still too complicated for me. I'm not as smart as these people. By the way, just so nobody misunderstands, cosmic strings are not the same as super strings. Now then, you need three things in order to travel to the past with cosmic strings. First, the cosmic strings themselves, 2 strings to be exact. By the way, they are hypothesized to exist only where the universe was first formed, so they might be a little hard to find. Second, you need the energy required to make them move. Make them move them. And Neil, that's a bit weird the way it's spelled. How much energy do you think you need to accelerate something as long as the Milky Way to the speed of light? I'm sure it's as little more than 1.21 gigawatts. This earn a fruit full of chuckles from the audience. Third, you need a spaceship capable of reaching those cosmic strings and returning with a time traveler alive, of course. What do you think, Hououin-san? Care to take a challenge on the cosmic string time travel? Like that's impossible. Why the hell is she addressing me? I wasn't even the one who jeered it this time. Looks like Hououin-san doesn't want to take the challenge. In that case, let's consider wormholes. They may be a little bit more realistic than cosmic strings. By the way, Hououin-san, do you know what wormholes are? No, don't ask me. I'm trying to hold back here. Since I've been challenged, though, I can't leave the question unanswered. Looks like a shortcut through space, right? Yes, that's correct. Whew, I got it right. I thought you was a mad scientist, fucking Kyouma. You should know that. Even I knew that. I sigh inwardly in relief. Anyway, it doesn't have to be like that. It could be anything really. There are 2 wormholes joined by a tunnel. No matter how far the wormholes are, transit time through the tunnel is 0. But oh no, there is a problem. The wormhole tunnel suffers from a supergravity and collapses as soon as it opens. So we need something to negate the effect of gravity. So-called exotic matter, a substance with negative mass which repulses other matter. Negative mass, huh? It's something that floats if you can't leave it on the ground? Maybe not. I can't even begin to imagine what it would be like. Who raises her right fist? Say that the wormhole tunnel is being squished by an invisible fist. In order to pass through, you need something that can oppose my fist grasping its force so they can't squish anymore. Kuzuru opens her fist. So complicated. If you stabilize the tunnel with exotic matter injection, instantaneous time travel between wormholes becomes possible to travel through time, however, it takes a little more effort. For example, let's say there's a wormhole entrance here in Akihabara, and the exit is in Los Angeles. First, we will send the wormhole in LA all the way to the end of the universe, at the near speed of light, and once it's there, we yank it back to LA. How? According to the special theory of relativity, time slows down for objects moving at the speed of light, meaning the hole that returned to LA would have been further into the past than Akihabara Hole. So now, if Hououin-san jumped into the wormhole, he arrived into LA several years before he left. That's weird, that is. You jump into the wormhole, he arrived in LA several years before he left to go to LA. So he'll be in LA, but he wouldn't. This is so complicated. However, this still can't be called true time travel. It only seems that way. This is called Urishima effect. The important part is to return to Akihabara from LA through the wormhole once more, since the transit time is 0. Understand, we'll return to the Akihabara several years in the past. Time travel complete. The prerequisites for wormhole travel are simpler than the ones for cosmic string travel. First, the wormhole itself that may exist somewhere in the universe. They may exist somewhere in the universe, but nobody has never seen one. Second, the energy required to move a wormhole to the end of the universe and back at the near light speed. Third, exotic matter, which, by the way, has not been confirmed to exist. So, implementation of either one of these, either one will require a ridiculous amount of effort. Now, do you see what I mean when I said that time travel is an absurd concept? Time travel theories are just thought experiments. Not one of them can create a viable time machine. That is my answer. God. Isn't there anything simpler, like you can pull off out of the drawer or just use something? I'm afraid not. A firm declaration. It's the limit of modern physics. I can't say how it might change in 10 years though. Besides, even if someone did overcome the logical requirements, there might be other factors that prevent time travel from working. That's because the fundamental problems concerning the principle of causality has not yet been solved. You mean the time paradox and conservation of mass? Mass of the entire universe is constant. Oh, I skipped that. Damn it, sorry. I remember reading in a book, not a terribly reputable book, but still, that such a violation of mass conservation will put the universe in danger. It didn't say what kind of danger though. I think that the conversion of mass applies to macro systems like the universe or micro systems like the atoms and elementary particles. You're mistaken. What? Is that true? She's laughing at me at my reaction. That little... How mortifying. Conservation of mass only applies to chemical reactions. It doesn't hold in modern physics at all. Something can come from nothing. Well, that's pretty amazing. Then where is the problem? The time paradox of time paradoxes. In other words, the grandfather paradox. Oh. That thing where you killed your own ancestors before you were born? As long as the paradox goes unsolved, time travel can never be realized. Never. What if you just don't kill them? You can't think of it like a sci-fi movie. Oh, you can't think of it like a sci-fi movie. It's not just about your family tree. There are far greater dangers than that. It doesn't seem that dangerous. Any paradox, no matter how small, will cause the total collapse of causality, relativity, and every small physical law in existence. Paradoxes are nothing more than thought experiments. They cannot they cannot occur in reality, and they should not. Nothing that has even a 0.00001% chance of causing a paradox can happen. The universe won't allow it. Wouldn't you say this is the logical conclusion? There may be loopholes like parallel worlds or the self-consistency principle, but those seem too much like fantasy for me to accept. I grind my teeth. When I see Kuzuru look at me at her composed expression, I avert my eyes. It's like I have no choice but to concede to Kuzuru. Kuzuru truly is a genius. She got me. I ended up listening to all of Kuzuru's lecture at ATF. After the the two time travel theories she introduced at the beginning. She explained the rest with equal elegance, I think. Eloquence. She seemed a little nervous at first, but that quickly changed as she spoke. By the end, it was an impressive lecture. So impressive that you wouldn't think it was an 80-year-old's first time. She did well to respond to my miraculous questions with sarcasm. She's got guts. Wait, why am I praising her? Leaving that aside, I saw Kuzuru dead, and yet she's still alive. My memories don't mesh with reality. Not just about Kuzuru, my conversations with Daru and Mayuri didn't make sense either. Everything would be solved if I could just told myself that what I saw was a dream, an illusion. It never happened. But never say never. This leaves me with no choice. After parting ways with Daru at ATF, I head to Yanabashi's shrine. I need to get exercise. I seriously doubt that Kuzuru at ATF was a ghost. Regardless, it's natural to seek an exorcism after such an experience. I'm Japanese. It's in our blood. Yanabashi's shrine is located on the other side of Kanda River. To find it, enter the first side road after crossing Manzai Basi Bridge. It's a very small shrine that doesn't fit with the surrounding multi-tenant buildings. Kanda Myoin is the famous shrine in Akiba, but I deliberately chose this one. The shrine is so small you could easily miss it if you weren't looking. Regardless, I could hear the chirping of chaidas from a few trees growing here. Oh, it's Okarin! The two girls standing in front of the main building. One of them is Mayuri. The other is docile looking beauty in traditional Miko attire. Urabushi Luka. It's an example of feminine charm and grace. Lips delicate like cherry blossom in bloom. The essence of Japanese beauty. The chief's priest's son. Wait, what? That's right, son. Lovely in every way, but he's a guy. He's a guy. He's a dude. Good after. I should give him this. Good afternoon, Okabe-san. I have to give it like. Good afternoon, Okabe-san. He bows his head. The voice of a girl. The mannerisms of a girl. More feminine than any girl I know. But he's a guy. Taller than Mayuri, yet oh so slender. But he's a guy. Looks stunning in Miko robes. But he's a guy. Holding up a bamboo broom, apparently in the middle of cleaning. But he's a guy. It's almost evening, yet still hot as hell outside. But he's a guy. Damn, Kaikes won't shut up. But he's a guy. Lucario. Oh, Lucario. That blade I gave you. What happened to it? He's a friend of mine. I call him Lucario. We met when I rescued him from some aggressive photographers in a carrier's pedestrian haven. It also happens that Lucario and Mayuri are classmates. I learned that fact after I'd gotten to know him. Lucario is taken aback by my sharp question. He starts fidgeting with a flushed face and tears in his eyes. You mean Demon Sword Samide? Correct. I brought it for you so you can learn to control your power. Oh yeah, you brought it a blade. Oh, I missed it. Don't say another word. Anymore they will come to silence you. They're gonna silence me? Thanks for warning about Miura Green, but who are they? I know Miura's question. So Lucario, are you making sure to practice with Samade like I told you to? Like I told you? Yes, I do practice swings once a day. As long as you carry it, and the master Shinsenzama school of swordsmanship prevents the dark flame inside you from consuming your soul. demon sword Samade, maybe an imitation sword, but that is not the only form it takes to hide from the world. When one worthy to wield it appears, he unleashes its true power. It was on sale for only 980 yen, tax included. So obviously it's not real, it's just a fake thing that he made up. Thank you, Okabe-san. It's a wonderful present. My name isn't Okabe. It's Okarin. I'm sorry, Kyouma-san. As long as you understand, now speak the words. Sai Kangaroo? No, not kangaroo, kangaroo. Yes. Sai Kangaroo. Did I get it right? Lucario smiles happily as I nod. Thank you. Such a lovely smile. But he's a guy. You might as well add he's a guy as a tip. Such a beautiful disciplined relationship. Mayushi's not a few with Josie, but she's getting a little excited. Mayuri-chan, please don't imagine such things. Jeez, though we do have master discipline relationship. I, Hououin Kyouma, have gone to great lengths to teach Lucario about the evil conspiracies that rule the world and how to resist them. That stuff about demon sword Samade is part of that training. Look aside, Lucario is very obedient and hardworking. Plus he's always eager to learn new things, and a master couldn't ask for better discipline. Though he does have the weaknesses of not catching on too quickly and being too shy. What are you doing here, Mayuri? I came to see Luka-kun. Kamima's coming in next month, and I want him to cosplay as Kira-chan from Rainet. But he won't say yes. Cosplaying, that's just too embarrassing for me. But I'm sure you look great in it. To freeze someone this cute can't be a girl, it's really popular. You know, come on, make your cosplay debut. Mayuri's hobby's making costumes. She's made at least 30 so far, but it's rare for her to wear one herself. Oh, is this me? But thinking it was in his voice. Instead, she seems to get her kicks from seeing other people wear them. And it's like she's chosen Lucario as her next target. Run. Naturally, the costume Mayuri is currently raving about is for a female character. Normally, I would understand why a man wouldn't want to dress like a girl, but come on, Lucario has no problem wearing Miko robes. Why shouldn't cosplay be any different? But whatever, I have business to take care of. Save the trivial stuff for later. Hey, it's really important to Mayushi. And it's trivial to me. Anyway, Lucario, it's a good reason for my being here today. I need you to perform my exorcism. An exorcism? Then I'll go get my dad. Please wait. No. It's nothing that serious. I just need some peace of mind. That's why I came here instead of Candace's shrine. So with that said, bring out the usual. The usual, you mean Samade? No, who the hell uses the demon sword for exorcism? The usual. Sorry. The usual for exorcism should be obvious. I don't know what it's called, but it's that stick with a zigzaggy paper. The thing is that the priest does the shaking thing with. The center of the thermal green. Quite a shock to hear that from Yuri. Oh, the Ansuza, but I don't know if my father will lend it to me. I'll go ask him. Lucario makes a quick bow and runs off towards his house, which is on the shrine grounds. Meanwhile, Mayuri takes her pocket watch out of her bag to check the time. It's a very old watch, not the sort you expect a schoolgirl to carry. Its name is Pocketary. Obviously, that's the name of Mayuri gave it to me, not its brand name or anything. Ever since elementary school, Mayuri had carried Pocketary with her everywhere. It's her most important treasure. Well, time for me to go to work. Do your best. You going straight home afterwards? Yeah. Mayuri lives in Ikebukuro. She comes to Akebe by train just about every day. It should be obvious since we're childhood friends and all, but I live in Ikebukuro too. Though I've been staying at the lab since summer break began. See you tomorrow. I call Mayuri to stop before she drops off.
Mayuri.
Wait, Mayuri, back up Radio Kakan. You had a man scream, right? Scream? Mayuri blinks several times and puts her finger to her temple as if in thought. Then she gives her usual smile. When was that again? This afternoon. I don't think I've heard anything. Oh, well, alright. Okarin's a weirdo. Bye bye. Doo doo doo. Mayuri leaves, this time for good, though she pauses to wave at least half a dozen times before disappearing beyond the archway. Thanks for waiting, Okabe-san. Lucara returns shortly after Mayuri leaves. In his hands is the white zigzaggy thing I asked for. Dad let me borrow it, thank goodness. Didn't Mayuri-chan leave? Don't worry about Mayuri. Begin the exorcism at once, Lucario. Okay. Do you really want me to do it? What exactly am I exercising anyway? Lucario is flustered. Is he really up to do this? I'm beginning to doubt. I should have known better. The instant doubt touches my heart. A terrible chill shoots up my spine. Look! It's the evil spirit! It's in my arm! I grab my violently shaking wrist. Be still, foul spirit! Ori Lucario is trying to take over! No way! What are you thinking there, Okabe-san? I'm not Okabe-san! I'm sorry, Kyouma-san. Should I? Texas, Ori, just do it like I told you! Okay. With a serious look on his face, Lucario grasped it on Tsunuma with both hands as if it was a sword. His stance is impressive, I told him well. His face is red, he barely talk. Looks like he wants to say something, but he's hesitating. Panicking because he feels awkward. Amateur. Please, Luca, expel this spirit from me! I don't want to kill you! Is this guy? Lucario starts crying. Looks like he's really worried. Reason tells me he's a guy, but his lovely appearance makes me feel guilty, like I made a failed girl cry. But despite the tears welling up in his eyes, it feels like Lucario's managed to work up his resolve. Heal me, evil spirit! He raises the Ansu up high, shaking it left and right. Please, leave from Okabe! I mean, Kyouma-san! Now strike my arm with those zigzags! The tip of the Ansu touches my upper arm. In an anime, this would have been the cue for some dramatic shockwave to occur, but nothing like that happens. The only sound is the chirping of cicadas. Did it work? I take a deep breath. The trembling in my arm has stopped. Even though I was faking it. I'm okay. Looks like you drove away the evil spirit. Good job, Lucario. Lucario sighs in relief and blushes. I'm glad I was able to help. His shy smile really does make him look like a girl. After I get back to the lab, I set the broken TV down to Braun Tube Workshop for repairs. And, does it stop the music here? No. I'm not gonna end the game yet then. I guess I'll leave it here for now for this session, guys. I hope you enjoyed this first session of Steins Gate. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's kind of kooky and complicated in the time travel sense. But I think I've been for about 2 hours now. About 2 hours I've been doing this for the first session. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you really enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. It shows me you want more, and I'll do more next time. I'm trying to currently do this with Danganronpa. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I've been Phantom Shark here, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.